Hi there, my name's Dean, and this time I'd like to talk to you about residency requirements here in North Cyprus. When I first came here at the airport, Passport Control put a 90-day stamp in my passport. That means at the end of 90 days, you either have to leave or you have to go get a long-term visitor's permit. Actual residency is what it really is. And these aren't hard to get, but you're going to have to start a month before you actually want to file for the thing. You file now online. The first couple I've got, I went to Nicosia, Lefkosia, to get it from the immigration ministry. And the process includes, if you're under 60, you have to have a blood test. And in order to get the blood test, you have to go down to the local hospital and pay your money at the window. They took me down and took an X-ray, and then I went to the local clinic around the corner here, and the lady took a blood sample. She also did a test for tuberculosis. And because of that, I guess they put a little prick there, and you have to go back. I think it's 72 hours. On the third day you go back, she sees if, I'm assuming, she's looking for a welt or irritation or something. I've always been clear, of course, so that was never a problem. You also have to show some income, either savings or a source of income. And this, of course, is true for, I guess, pretty much any country in the world. They want to make sure you're not going to wind up a public ward. So you have to have a checking account with some money in it. And I believe £5,000 was the number, and that will suffice. But there is an exact amount. I want to say it's 3 times the minimum wage or 5 times the minimum wage, depending on whether you are a renter or an owner. And for most folks retiring here, that's not hard at all. If you work, simply something saying that, yeah, you got a job, and that will do. No problem. Let us be clear though, a work permit and a visitor's permit are 2 different things. Now, after your 5th visitor's permit, you can get what's called a white card. That is your permanent residency. I don't know, because I don't have one, what that means as far as your U.S. passport is concerned. I assume it has no bearing at all. I know if you become a citizen, you lose your U.S. citizenship, but I don't think this has any bearing on it. So they're not hard to get. Mostly the same requirements you'll find anywhere else in the world, but don't wait until the last week because there's so many little things. Insurance, for example. You have to have local insurance. Your insurance from the US won't do because, is it any good at the local hospital? I don't know, and neither does the TRNC government. So they do make you get local insurance, along with some other things. So you want to start in advance, and the first time through the process, you probably want to talk to somebody who's done it a couple of times so they can advise you on how the process works. But it's not difficult. Okay, that's going to do it this time. I promised I wouldn't take a lot of your time. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.